In the tapestry of the Jewish calendar, Tisha B'Av is woven with threads of deep sorrow. It is a day set aside for mourning and reflection. This solemn day, the 9th day of the Hebrew month of Av, marks a period of tragedy in Jewish history. Tisha B'Av is not merely a remembrance of past calamities. It serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the consequences of hatred and sin. On this day, we confront the darkest chapters of our past, seeking to learn from them and grow as a people. Tisha B'Av compels us to look inward, to examine our own actions and choices. It is a call to strive for a better future, one built on compassion, understanding, and peace. It is a day that underscores the importance of unity and the need to learn from the mistakes of our ancestors. The most significant event commemorated on Tisha B'Av is the destruction of both the first and second temples in Jerusalem. These temples were not merely physical structures, they represented the heart and soul of the Jewish people. The first temple, built by King Solomon, was destroyed by the Babylonians in 586 BCE. This event marked the beginning of the Babylonian exile, a period of immense suffering and displacement for the Jewish people. Centuries later, the Second Temple, rebuilt after the return from exile, was destroyed by the Romans in 70 CE. Tisha B'Av serves as a poignant reminder of these catastrophic events and the profound loss they represent. The destruction of the temples brought about a spiritual crisis, leaving the Jewish people in a state of mourning and exile. It is a wound that continues to resonate throughout Jewish history. The observance of Tisha B'Av is characterized by various customs and rituals that reflect the somber nature of the day. Fasting is one of the central practices, symbolizing the deep mourning and spiritual introspection that define this day. Another significant custom is the reading of the Book of Lamentations, a collection of poetic elegies that vividly depict the destruction of Jerusalem and the suffering of the Jewish people. The atmosphere during Tisha B'Av is one of solemnity and restraint. It is customary to refrain from joyous activities such as listening to music, wearing leather shoes, and engaging in marital relations. These practices serve as outward expressions of grief and encourage a focus on spiritual reflection. Rabbinic wisdom insights on Tisha B'Av. Throughout the centuries, Jewish scholars and rabbis have grappled with the meaning of Tisha B'Av, offering profound insights into its significance. Rabbi Akiva, a prominent sage of the 1st century, famously taught that the Second Temple was destroyed due to baseless hatred among the Jewish people. This teaching underscores the importance of unity and compassion as essential elements in preventing future tragedies. The renowned medieval scholar Maimonides emphasized the need to reflect on the causes of the destruction and to learn from past mistakes. He stressed that Tisha B'Av is not merely a day of mourning, but also a time for introspection and self-improvement. These teachings highlight the transformative potential of Tisha B'Av, urging us to use this day as an opportunity for personal and communal growth. Tisha B'Av, through the ages, a legacy of loss. The tragedy of Tisha B'Av extends beyond the destruction of the temples. Over the centuries, Tisha B'Av has become associated with a number of other calamities that befell the Jewish people. The expulsion of Jews from Spain in 1492, for example, occurred on Tisha B'Av. This tragic event, which saw the forced conversion or expulsion of thousands of Jews, serves as a stark reminder of the persistence of anti-Semitism throughout history. Similarly, the outbreak of World War I, which had devastating consequences for European Jewry, also coincided with Tisha B'Av. These events underscore the enduring relevance of Tisha B'Av as a day to remember and reflect upon the suffering and resilience of the Jewish people. Tisha B'Av, a time for reflection and hope. Tisha B'Av stands as a solemn reminder of the fragility of human existence and the devastating consequences of hatred and intolerance. It is a day to mourn the loss of the temples, to remember the suffering of our ancestors, and to reflect on the importance of unity, compassion, and justice. Yet, even amidst the sorrow, Tisha B'Av also carries a message of hope. It reminds us of the enduring spirit of the Jewish people, our ability to overcome adversity, and our unwavering faith in a brighter future. By learning from the mistakes of the past, by embracing compassion and understanding, and by working together to build a more just and peaceful world, we can transform Tisha B'Av from a day of mourning into a day of hope and redemption.